Late again. Late again. I was meant to start this ages ago. But then I think I got caught doom scrolling or something. It's not my fault, I tell you. Alright, let's make sure the streams are running. YouTube, are you running? You are. Good, 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 good. Okay. Oh, some things have changed in OBS. There was that update just a second ago. Is it a problem? Is YouTube streaming being a problem? No, it says excellent. Alright. Strike training, let's go. Always late with these things. I really should start earlier. My schedule's in shambles once again. Let's get things up super quick. Start squad. Oops. Raid mode. Private squad. Change it to red because it makes me go faster. Squad message. Hey, why is it raid training? Okay, yeah, because strikes. That's right. Alright, get the Discord up and running. In a bite. Copy. Okay. Is that the entirety of it? GY. Yeah, okay. Alright, accept. And then we go to LFG. Look for raids. Anyone doing raid training? Nice! Someone else is here. It's always nice to see other people running some raid training groups of their own. Makes me feel like I'm not alone in the universe. Let's see. We'll be streaming, we'll need advertise. There we go. And then finally after that, it's just the map chat. And we are ready to roll later. Okay, let's begin. Soda strikes and EOD. Easy 3, no expressary. Oh, welcome. Join. We'll be streaming. Okay, there we go. Let us begin. The most bothersome part of this training run is finding people to train. Lion's Arch, let's go. I wonder how sensitive my mic on Discord is picking up. I hope it's not picking up too much stuff. Aerodrome. I wish the aerodrome was available in the Wizard's Tome. That way I don't always have to go via Lion's Arch. Okay, let's start in Eye of the North. There should be actually quite a few people doing world buses these days, because I think there's the event running, right? Let me check. Yeah, Boss Rush is up. Okay. Let us see. Arborstone next. We'll go to all the major hubs that the Wizard's Tome has access to. And Kastora. I really wish they would whenever an X-Pack comes out, I wish they would have the Portal Tome for it straight away within the first release. Otherwise, it's a bit of a pain getting there. Oh, what can you do? I don't think I'm gonna be doing much tanking, so I should be okay to do heal red this time. I can also run Scourge heal. Heal Scourge. So either one should be fine. Someone replied, nope. As long as you have level 80, you should be okay to participate. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure if the zip lines in the strike will work if you don't have the mastery. Well, we'll find out. There may... there might be some... actually, I'm not 100% sure whether you need some... the zip line EOD mastery, but I think not. We can try it. Maybe like... Alright. Okay, next we're going to... let's see. Golden Shores. And then I guess we go over to... I guess we just do the first Castora map. And then we run around, try and tag some world bosses and advertise at the same time, because those places always have a ton of people. Hmm. Let's go Castora. Wait, did I advertise? Dual King. Invite a squad. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to chill out and do your own thing while we wait for more people. I think it is my Discord's picking up my freaking keystrokes. Oh well. Where are we going? Castora next. Let's go. And then the world bosses. I'll just follow along. Because world bosses are super easy. I can do them and advertise at the same time. Okay, let's see. Oh, Leyline just started. Can we catch it? Timberline. Don't think I've done this yet for the day. Timberline, there it is. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, it's right there. Wait for me, everybody. I'm a coming. Oh, just in time. My timing is immaculate. I'm still trying to get used to this weird build that I made. Alright, where are we going next? Mega Destroyer? Man, every time I come in, I feel like I'm always getting into Mega Destroyer. Alright, Hum. I guess we just go Mega Destroyer. May as well. Here we go. Okay, I'm on private, right? No one can see my tag? Yeah, should be good. Alright, how much time we got before Mega Destroyer spawns? 7 minutes. I will run around and get some rich plat nodes. Because why not? My LFG still up? Yep. I feel like today is a bit slow. Usually I'd have a few people dribbling in by now. Maybe it's because I started super late. That's probably it, actually. Wait, today is Saturday, right? I'm not crazy. Yes, it is Saturday. God damn these bots. Alright, maybe I should turn on Servo Bot. My cousin said it's a good bot to filter out bots. And I have it favorited on Twitch, but I just haven't used it yet. Liliana, Thunderheart. Where is... I know there's another rich platinum node somewhere. He's around here? Let's usually, maybe did I get it ready for the day? Wait, have I killed this boss already for the day? Whatever. It don't matter to me. I guess we wait here. Is where I usually wait for the event to start. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining the Discord.
Excelsior.
Yeah, feel free to... Are you Doking or Liliana? Thunderheart? Okay, cool. All good, all good. If you've got any questions about anything while we're waiting, feel free to shout out and I'll answer best I can. Alright, all good. Strikes? Yeah, quick raids, yeah. Cool, cool.
This is important work. I'm willing to face a little danger to succeed.
I understand.
Oh, you really? Sweet, sweet.
The right to complain while doing my part.
Ah. The yeah. Well, the strikes we're doing don't really have tanks, so no problem there. Okay, so you're an old hand. You're a vet. You just helping out. Sweet. Nice. Alright. Open beta. Nice. Yeah, that was crazy. I remember the thing crashed at the very end. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I think, yeah, towards the end, ANET had everyone in Divinity's Reach, and they wanted to do a little special event, but I think he caused the servers to crash. I think that's how it went. Can't really remember. And so long ago. Alright.
Other than the flowing lava and intense heat, this reminds me of the depths.
Yep.
If it weren't for the constant destroyer attacks...
Same here. Same here. Magic find? Yeah. Why not? Isn't that how gambling goes usually these days? Whatever I do makes me feel better. This is the best way to play. Oh, by the way, Thunderheart, I'm gonna be just rambling on in Twitch, so feel free to mute me on Discord until we start if you like. I'm gonna be rambling on because I'm streaming as well on Twitch, so if you feel like muting me until we start, feel free. I have no idea. Just in case people have questions. Hey Jazz and Twitch, what's up? We are late in doing our strike training. I usually try and do this every Saturday, but usually 2 hours earlier than this. But I got caught in the doom scroll. So here I am. Oh, really? Yeah, maybe. If it's sometime on the weekend, like Saturdays, it might have been me. Not need. Oh, speaking of, Sunder, do you know if people need the X-Packs to get into the strikes these days? They still need it? Okay, that's what I thought. I think, because I heard someone say that you don't need the X-Pack to get just into the strikes, but yeah, it makes more sense that you do. Need Saga, but we will be doing strikes from the X-Pack. Mainly Sota and EOD.
Too much power is unleashed as the volcano could erupt.
2 events for the price of 1.
You're not trying hard enough to defend this camp. Try harder.
Yes, more people are joining.
Zero tolerance.
Get 2 more.
Everything has a
Befoul this locale no more.
Confidence. You're supposed to kill destroyers.
There he is. Now!
Makes sense.
Why do these things spawn so slowly?
Vacate these premises.
I swear I have to do everything myself. Fine. If that's how it is, I will do everything myself. To the core. Here
Oh, I
haven't
see.
seen
I
too
didn't even
many
notice that.
destroyers already.
Oop, oop.
You will obey.
Keep them off me while I get the Aether Motive power relay back online.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
I just finished work, guys. Nice. What better way to get off work than play some Guild Wars 2? Oh, did I say... Nope, nope. I keep forgetting that this damn thing is now called Strikes, and I shouted out in map chat for people to join the Strike training LFG, where there's no such thing anymore. And there we go. 10 people. Lovely, lovely. Alright. Couldn't do destroyer, but that's fine. It's not like I haven't done this guy a million times anyway.
Huh. That should keep those destroyers out of my hair for an indeterminate amount of
Alright,
time.
off to Aerodrome.
Turning knobs. We've got to stabilize the volcano.
Yep. I guess it doesn't matter. I keep forgetting that the pop-up appears worldwide now. Alright. Welcome all. Stitch. Maybe it's at the moment. I hope you're all cool with that. Green and Discord. Be copied and pasted. Mom's blood message. Please join if you're able. Like needed. I'll just be giving explanations and call outs over voice. Alrighty. Now let's start sorting the roles. Slender, did you say you could feel anything? Nice. Where are you? There. If you could go Alakil for me, that would be awesome. Cheers. Just trying to see, should I also heal? Yeah, I guess I'll also heal. I will be the other Alak healer. Yep. No prob. Just remember Twitch has a 5-second delay or so. Is anyone able to play a quickness DPS build? If not, that's cheers, guys. Alright, so Neo and Stemp, welcome to the Discord. Thank you for joining. Neo is quickness DPS. And Stemp is also quickness DPS. Alright. There you go. Cool. Everyone currently in... Oh no, someone left. No! Someone left. If anyone has friends or guildies that will learn the strikes, feel free to invite them. Alright, I gotta put up the LFG once more. Advertise group. Hey, Doking. Thanks for joining. Welcome. Thanks for joining the Discord. Oh, Neo's gotta go? Okay, no problem. No prob. Maybe next time. Okay, so Neo has to step out. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, I got Temp as quickness DPS. Are any of the other DPS people who run quickness DPS build? Newbie, as in anyone really. Doesn't matter if You're a brand new 80 or been gaming for a while and just haven't got strikes / raids yet. Alright, Shanter is quickness DPS. Lovely, lovely. Cheers. Shanter. I don't think so. The only thing that might come up are zip lines for the EOD or one of the EOD strikes. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't need the zipline mastery for the Kaineng Overlook. Okay. Alright. Welcome to the person that just joined. Streaming. Base message. I hope your can't spell your. Also, Twitch and Discord are in the squad message. Please join if you're able. No mic needed. I'll just be doing explanations and call outs over voice. Welcome, thank you for joining the Discord. Okie dokie. Let me quickly swap over before I forget. Eel Scourge. Alright, let us get started. Yep, okay. Pretty sure this is the right build. I have not actually played this build in a long time. Yeah, we should be fine. Should be fine. Alrighty, let's start. Shiver Beaks, off we go.
Lend me your daring heart.
Just Aegis, this one.
Report.
Alright, so for those who are listening, this is the only strike that has like a jumping puzzle at the start of it. So if you really don't like jumping puzzles, just stay at the beginning and you can teleport to us once we get to the end, just before we get to the boss. Because I know some people just really hate jumping puzzles.
Pressure. Commander, heard you're headed back into the pass. I'll be right there.
Give me that. You stay put.
Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining the Discord.
Be careful up there. Conditions have gotten worse since Bangar left. You'll have to find another way up.
Run! This damn ice.
This storm isn't normal. Blocking us from following Bangar? Makes you wonder if it's intentional, and who's pulling the strings.
Watch yourself out there, Commander.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it like a noob. I'm gonna die. Stupid jumping puzzle. Alright. Teleport beacon is up.
You heard it, Tim Curry. I should be there.
Let's see. We have 6 out of 10 people in Discord. Is everyone else on Twitch wondering, as I'll be giving instructions over voice? And Twitch? Nice. Okay, cool. So that means like 7 out of 10 people can hear me, at least. Oh, 2 people? Nice. Okay. Alright. I guess 8 out of 10 is good enough. Alrighty. Who's Nikki? If you look at your mini map, there's a blue icon in the top left. You can click on it. Even if you say hello, Stem, there's hardly anyone in Twitch. It's mostly just us, the squad people. So we'll be shouting into the void. All good. Alright, so as I mentioned, I'm giving voice tips. So won't be able to type fast enough sometimes. Alrighty. So, welcome to the easiest strike in the game, everybody. Can we get X's in the chat to see how many people are brand new to strikes or raids or instance content? I just want a general idea of who is brand new to what we're about to do. Nikki, nice. Another one? Alright, 3 people, awesome. Okay, so for the brand new people, there's a few basic rules or guidelines you can follow for most of the instance content in this game. 1, red stuff is bad. Don't stand in it. If you notice that a big blotch of red is following you, don't bring it to your friends. 2, green is good. Stand in it. If you see that you have green following you, share it with your friends. 3, this might be a bit counterintuitive if you're coming from other MMOs, but stick close to the commander tag, aka me, as much as possible. The reason for that is most of the healing and the buffs in this game are AoE based, and for the majority of them, the AoE is centered around the healers, and I'm one of those healers. And it's easy to see me on the screen. You can just follow the red Dorito. So if you stick close to that, you'll get healed and you'll get buffed. And you want buffs because the difference between having buffs and having no buffs in this game is like massive. Your DPS is going to be like, I think it's like 10 times higher if you have all the buffs that you need. So stick close. Even if you're ranged, stack on top of me. It'll be fine. We'll heal you through most of the damage for the first few fights anyway. And finally, for the 4th general tip, if someone does go down, it's usually the DPS people's job to hand res. You don't usually want the healers to do it because they're going to be busy healing, and if they have to stop healing to res people, then more people will die, and then it becomes a domino effect. And also, if everyone is close together in a group, as soon as someone goes down and the DPS people all just hit F or G or whatever you have to interact, the down person should pop up super fast. But that's it. For the first 3 or so bosses we're gonna fight, it's super easy. We can face tank all the damage, we can heal through it, and it should be super easy. So just stick close to me. And for mechanics, no. There are mechanics in here, but thanks to power creep, we can heal through all the damage. Also, if you don't get the ready up check for the squad ready call, you can click on the cross in the top left hand corner for your icon. Where'd my thing go? Alright, once the washing machine has finished spinning, just come back to me when you can. Alright, let's move away from that little pillar thing. That little pillar of ice. Come back to me when you can. Oops. Just because he's gonna slam that in a little bit. So we don't want to get hit by that. It's like the one thing we need to watch out for here. Easy peasy. Alright, good work, team. Let's go to the next one.
If someone's responsible, it wasn't that thing.
The bears. Alright, here, if you can hit the pylon and gather the orbs that fall off it, do so. If you can't, don't worry. It's not it gives you a little bit of a buff, but nothing too extreme. I think usually you need the masteries to pick up the orbs and hit the pylon, but, so yeah. But it's not a mandatory thing for this fight. Oh, someone left. Okay. Is anyone who's currently just playing DPS able to do quickness DPS? If not, that's fine. It's not mandatory for this fight either. But it would be just nice to have. But I think you're already heal lack, right? No. Sorry. No, just stay as you are then. We're fine. Yeah, this is... Yeah, they're both good. To Nikki, no, what you're seeing is like the very introductory steps for raids and strikes. Once you get into a few more strikes that we're doing tonight, it'll get more difficult. And this is only the strike missions we're doing, so these... When I refer to strikes, I'm talking about the quick raids, basically, where there is no trash mobs, it's just straight to the boss. If you want to do raid training, I do that tomorrow night. So yeah. If you're interested in doing some of that, feel free to drop on by tomorrow, and we can do some raid training. But for now, this is just like the super fast bosses to do. People like to do this because it's quick to do. And once you get used to the mechanics, the few mechanics there are, it goes pretty smooth. Yeah, it's kind of confusing because everything's a freaking raid now. It used to be split, but not so much now. Okay, so let me just mention to the person who joined. Please join the Twitch or Discord in squad message. No mic needed, but I'll be giving explanations, call-outs over voice. Okay, so for this fight, it's basically the same thing. The only thing to worry about here is that once one of these bosses die, the other enrages. So what we'll do is we'll target the bow bear first, bring her down to about 30% health, and then swap to the hammer bear, kill the hammer bear, and then go back and finish the bow bear. The reason we start from this angle is basically because at fight start, the bear with the bow will hop back, and if we're all grouped on top of the bow bear, the hammer bear should leap to us. That way we can cleave both of them down for quite a bit of damage. Oh, what? It's Artie. Yeah, dang it, Artie. Artie's, yeah, he's got the friggin' legendary title from Saris, so I'm sure he's a noob. I didn't know this was Artie that joined us. Yeah, let's go, team. So just wait for this dude, bear to hop back. Now just focus on the bear with a bow. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Alright. Go over here. Alright, she's almost down to about 30%, so get ready to switch in a little bit. Alright, swap now. Get the hammer dude. Alright, it's gonna run over here. Alright, and then once this dude is dead, we just go back and kill off the bear with a bow. Alright, so just stick close to me. I'm gonna need to out-heal a bit of this damage. We should be fine. Easy peasy. If you have the mastery, don't forget to get the chests. If you don't have the mastery, you probably don't have access to these chests yet, but it's fine. Just killing the boss will give you some decent rewards. To open them, you need the mastery from Icebrute Saga. So if you want... I can't remember. It's one of the... Let me double check. It's one of the essence manipulation ones. If you want the max amount of loot from all that we're doing, then you'll probably need to max each of those essence manipulation masteries. What's that, Ben? Liliana. Okay. Artie is saying that. Okay, cool. Q heal. All right, sweet. Quickness healer, and I'll make Artie Alacrity DPS. There we go. Now we got all the boons, all the good stuff. Okay. Next. Where are we? Rainier. Yep, no problem. If anyone ever needs to take a quick bio break or water break or whatever, just shout out in chat. And we'll just wait for you. Alright, this is not the... No problem. This is a training run, so it's super chill. No point stressing over training runs. Alright. This is not a go check, this is just an AFK check to see if everyone is present or not. So, yeah, if you're still taking that bio break or water break, feel free to not press that button. Alright. May as well open up the bus. Oh. Why is Harley in... Oh, never mind, they're there. It's a bit more complicated than that, Nikki. To be... The way these bosses we're fighting right now, they were not originally called raid bosses. They were just called strikes. And back in the day, ArenaNet had split raids and strikes. So raids are probably what you're used to if you're coming from other MMOs. You get a bunch of trash mobs, then you kill a boss, and then you trash mobs, kill a boss. There's a bit of lore there if you want. But then they decided to make these things, which are strikes, which is just purely the boss. You just run up, kill the boss, run up, kill the boss. There's no trash or that much lore in between. But now, they freaking, I don't know, freaking ANA can't make up their minds. They merged everything back into raids now. So now everything's technically a raid, but these ones are super fast at least. But this is not technically part of a raid wing. If you want to see a raid wing, you can drop by tomorrow and we'll do probably wing 1 if we have enough people who are participating. Yeah, it's, I don't know, ANA just, I feel like they're one of the developers that just can't make up their minds on how to do stuff. Alright, full ready check, we'll see if anyone's here. Now for this boss, same as before, just face tank him. The only thing to worry about are the white circles. If you're in a white circle, do not dodge out of it, otherwise there's a bug that might freeze you for the entire fight. But aside from that, just take a hit from the white AoE and then break out of the ice afterwards. Are you talking about the mechanics, Nikki? Yeah. There will be white circles on the floor. Do not try and dodge out of it, because there's a bug in this fight where if you get hit by the white circle while you're in dodge, then you stay frozen for like the entire fight, which is not meant to happen. So if you see you're standing on a white circle, just take the hit. You'll be encased in ice, but you can break out super fast afterwards. So yeah, alright, let's go team. So there's going to be a few white circles on the ground. And they are. Don't worry about getting hit by them, it's not a big deal anyway. And the boss is going to jump all over the place, but yeah. Just stay at center, he's always going to come back to us. Yeah. And back to this guy again. So everyone just come back to the commander tag when you get a chance. So you can get all those juicy boons. Alright, put some stability on people. Man, I'm just realizing this class is not good for healing with, because I have to keep using action cam. I have to keep pointing at my feet, making me a little dizzy. Yeah, I tried that before, but I feel like it makes it worse. Yeah. I've just gotten way too used to just free, well, not free cam, but action cam. Oh yeah, but I also want to be able to, like, if I need to, target the AoEs away from the boss. So that's probably another reason I haven't done that. Yeah, because I think I remember a while ago I was doing a raid training run, and I decided to try that, but then I had trouble healing people who got moved away from the group. It's like, stop targeting the boss. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the big brain play. But I feel like I'd just forget, and then I get mad at the game, and I just realize, afterwards. Oh, I didn't have the toggle on. So now I'm just like, I'll just deal with it. Alright, so this is probably the first challenging fight we're gonna run into for the night. From here on out, we start having to actually worry about mechanics, whereas before we were just like face tanking everything. So the major mechanic to watch out for here are the death puddles. The boss will lift up its right front paw and wiggle its fingers. Everyone will get a small red AoE at their feet. As soon as you see that AoE, dodge to the left. It's important we do that because those puddles they come out super fast and they do high damage. So we have to avoid those at all costs. Also, stick very close to me, aka the commander tag, because those puddles will last a long time. And if people are spread all over the place, and the puddles are all over the place, it just makes it hard to move around. At least if we're stacked close together, the puddles will be concentrated in one place and make it easier to avoid. Another one of his attacks is the cone roar attack. It's a roar attack that puts like a cone AoE on the ground. If you get hit by that, you will be knocked down for quite a long time. And the boss usually combos that with the death puddles. So you'll be on your back watching him wiggle his fingers, and the AoE will come up, and the timing to dodge is very, very tight. So if you're afraid of that CC on you, bring a stun break to get yourself out of it. What else does he have? The boss also has a sort of leap attack where he just basically jumps into the air, pulls everyone into the center, and then the whole arena will start filling with red. And then when it's fully filled, the boss will drop back down and do high damage. So if you dodge just before the arena is completely full, I'll try and call it. It'll be a bit harder for people on Twitch because the timing's going to be off. But yeah, I'll try and call a dodge to hopefully have people avoid that big damage. And finally, I think the boss has like a slow charge where it sort of ambles in one direction and then leaps back into the center. You need to avoid the charge and the landing of the leap to avoid the damage there. You can just walk out of the slow charge because it's quite slow moving. And if you dodge as soon as he jumps, then you'll dodge the damage as he lands. Yeah, the puddles are high damage enough that you will not be able to out-heal it. Also, the whole arena has like ticking damage. So ticking damage on top of puddle damage, it's impossible for the healers to out-heal that if people are standing in it. Finally, the boss has a break bar that is really thick. If we all use our special action, which is that little button that appears above your weapon slot abilities, when he starts channeling and you can see the blue bar underneath his health bar, if we all press that at the same time, we might be able to break it. But if we can't break it, it's no big deal. There's no super punishing mechanic behind that. It's just, if we can break it, we do more damage to him while he's stunned. But if we can't break it, that's fine. We'll just continue on as usual. If anyone has any questions, by the way, while we're doing these strikes, feel free to shout out and I'll explain whatever, or I'll answer your question as best I can. So just remember, stick close to the commander tag and dodge to the left when you see the red AoE under everyone's feet. Is someone taking a bio break? Stemp, are you there? There we go. Alright. Let's go, team. We got this.
Out of luck.
So he's going to do a roar first. There's a roar. And then straight after this is going to be the puddles. So be very careful. Here it comes. Dodge left, dodge left. Oof. Oh, I should have got my thingy. Ooh, there's a lot of people. Yeah, that's GG. That's GG, everybody. To reset the fight. So if you type /GG like an emote, it will put you down and you can reset the fight super fast. Yeah, those puddles are very, very fast. So as soon as you see the puddles appear at your feet, or as soon as you see the boss raise its right arm, then dodge to the left straight away. If you're in Discord, it'll be a bit easier for you because I'm going to try and call it as I see it, but Discord Twitch has like a 5-second delay, so by the time you hear my call out, it's probably already hit you. Yes, RD is also correct in the chat. You can also run into the boss. You can run forward into the boss to avoid the circles. That might be easier if you're having a hard time dodging to the left. Yep. No problem. Doking. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty. Let us ready check again.
Unbroken, unshaken, resolved.
Refreshing.
Actually, I should probably... I'll take out and take out this, and I'll put this on. Alright, let's go, team. So once again, it's going to roar first, and then after that is the death puddles. So get ready. Dodge left, dodge left. Nice. Alright, get ready to dodge left, dodge left, dodge left, dodge left. Yep. Nice, nice, nice. There's a roar. Get ready to dodge left. Dodge left. Nice. Yeah, once you get into the groove of dodging left, this fight's pretty easy. It's just that the death puddle, his strongest attack, is very fast. Alright, here's gonna hit pull. So watch the arena and dodge now. Jab for the roar. Dodge left. Nice, nice, nice. Don't follow him. He's gonna jump towards the center. Oof, I dodged the wrong direction. Where's our friends? Where's our friends? Alright. Everyone come back to commander tag as soon as possible. Alright, he's gonna leap and dodge now. There we go. Back for the roar. Come back to commander tag as soon as you can. Dodge left. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, stay here. He's gonna leap into the center. Dodge as soon as he jumps. Dodge. There we go. Get our friend up. Nice. Alright, dodge left. Stay with the commander as much as possible, because you need the heals here. He's gonna leap into the air again. Alright, get ready to dodge. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Jab for this roar. And dodge left. Nice, nice. Alright, he's gonna leap. Dodge as soon as he jumps. Okay. Nice. Good work, team. No one died that time. Very nice.
Never have too much.
That's right. It's always first try. Alright, on to the next one. Alright. Hit the pylon, get the orbs if you can.
Attention, my
Okay, so for this fight, the most important mechanic are the chains. Several people will be tethered or connected to the boss with chains. If you are the person who is connected, the chain doesn't do any damage to you, but it does do high damage to everybody else. So if you have a chain on you, stick close to the boss to keep the chain small, and do not run side to side, otherwise you might decapitate all your friends. There will be at 75% HP and 25% HP, the boss teleports us away to fight clones of ourselves. While we're gone in that other realm or whatever, try not to use your utility skills, weapon skills only, to kill your clones, because I think there still might be a bug where if you use your utility skills, it sort of like glitches the boss and he does a whole bunch of mechanics all at once, and it's really annoying. And the clones are pretty squishy anyway, so even the healers can probably take them down without too much hassle. What else do we have? Oh, the boss will occasionally launch us into the air. You don't have to glide back down. You can just take the fall damage and drop straight. We can heal you through that little bit of fall damage. That's not too bad. When the boss starts channeling a blizzard and you can see a break bar appear under its health bar, use your special action to CC first, and then once everyone's hit it, if we still need to CC after that, just use your normal CC. Oh, actually here I should probably use... Let me get my worm. Oh, you'll bring worm already? Thanks. Okay, cool. Cheers. In that case, I will bring something else. Aegis, maybe? At 25% HP and under, the boss gets a new attack where it sort of spins its staff around and shoots out big orbs. Once it starts doing that, move away and avoid the orbs as much as possible because they do pretty high damage. And then once the attack is over, just go back in and keep wailing on the boss. For this fight, make sure you're not standing inside the red circle at the boss's feet. Otherwise, if you're inside the boss's hitbox and the chains come out, you're going to eat all those chains all at once and you'll go down super fast. Same with the orbs. So as much as possible, stay just outside the red circle that is at the boss's feet. Just to avoid all those big hits. And that's it. Oh, also, when he is shooting the orbs, if you're a necromancer or a mechanist or something like that, you can actually put your minion inside the middle of the boss, and your minion will absorb either all or a lot of the orbs. So if you want to try that, you can do that. Artie's already doing it for us, so props to him. But if you want to give it a go, get a bit of practice in or something, feel free. Yes, for the mechanist, they can recall their mech and then call it down again right in the middle of the boss and have it stay there. Alright. It's good. Spread out here. Remember, if you have red, make sure you don't hit anyone else. And then come back together again. Rocks and stones will break your bones. Stand inside the green. Alright, so this is the clone bit. Make sure you don't use your utility skills. Weapon skills only, as much as possible. Alright. Kill all these other clone dudes. Pick up our friend. Alright, from here on out, the chains are going to start appearing, so be careful. There's the chains. Make sure you don't hit. If you're standing on a chain, make sure you move. The chain person should not move too much, because otherwise it makes it hard for everyone else to dodge it. If you're taking a bunch of damage, chances are you're standing on top of chain, so move your butt. Chains again, watch out. You can stay close to other people, just make sure your chain's not hitting anyone else. Alright, CC here. Ooh, Doking, you're right in the middle of the boss. Oh, someone else is in the middle. Move out of the boss's hitbox. If you have a chain, move closer to the boss. You want the chain to be as small as possible. That way it won't hit any other people. And it's easier to see as well. Okay, I got a chain. So CC here. Nice. Watch out for more chains. Remember, if you're taking a lot of damage, you're standing on top of a chain, so move away quickly. Yeah. No problem. Can be a bit hard as well when if the boss is teleporting all over the place. You might find yourself in the middle of the boss when the chains come out, but yeah. If you use utility on the chains, sorry, on the clones, it could be that nothing happens, but it could also glitch the boss, such that he's gonna do a whole bunch of his attacks all at once, and it's just really annoying and hassle to deal with. Alright, watch out for the spinny orb attack he has now. There it is, move back, away from the boss. At least do not stand, yeah, do not stand, oh crap, in the AoE at his feet. I think Artie is absorbing a lot of the orbs, but do not stand in the big orange circle. No, this is not chained. This is the orbs. When he's spinning like that and the arrows come out, the orbs are coming out. So that's why we have to move back. And if you have a chain, you don't want to go inside the boss, you just want to get pretty close. Like just outside his red circle. That way the chain is very small and it won't hit anybody else. Yeah. Get close to the boss but not inside. And if you're highlighted, if you got the boss targeted, you'll see a red circle at their feet. So if you get close to that red circle but not inside it, it should be good. Alright. I think that is it for the Fast 5. So the 5 strikes that we just did are often referred to as the IBS Fast 5. I think still quite a few people are running it these days just because it's fast and the loot is decent. We will move on to Soto next. Where is it? The Soto strikes. There's only 2 of them, so these ones should be pretty quick as well.
Keep them away.
Yeah, also, for the DPS people, if this is like your first time seeing a fight, and you're not sure about the mechanics, even after I've explained it, maybe you're having a hard time like imagining what it looks like, feel free to just auto attack for a while until you see the mechanics and understand how to avoid them. And then once you understand that, then you can go into your DPS rotation. But since this is a training run, there's no like DPS check or anything. Feel free to just auto attack for a while until you see the mechanics. Alright, so for this boss, the only 2 mechanics we really need to look out for are the the green arrow and the red cloud, basically. So for the green arrow, a random person will be selected. You'll know you're the selected person if you have a big green arrow under your feet, and there's going to be red text on your screen saying, I think it's something like, the stars have chosen you or something like that. If you have the green arrow, take a few steps away from the boss and then do not move. Like, do not move side to side. Everyone else, we stack on top of the green arrow in between the boss and the selected person. So that way we can soak the hit that's meant to hit the targeted person. For the red cloud bit, Zoja, the NPC, will shout, yes, the green arrow is the safe zone. It's not a super punishing mechanic, but it's good to get into the habit of properly soaking it, taking the hit for it. But remember, if you have the green arrow, like you're the selected person, don't run all over the place because it's going to make it very hard for everyone to stand on top of the green arrow for you.
Get away from me.
Yeah, it's not technically a safe zone, but you need to stand on top of it because it shows where the attack is going to come out. For the red arrow, the red cloud, sorry. It's called a soul feast, technically, but it looks like a red cloud. For that part, the Zoja, the NPC, will shout out something like, pick those up, or something like that. And then 2 orbs will appear and a red cloud. The red cloud will follow one person. Again, if you're the selected person, it will show as red text on the screen saying you have been chosen. I can't remember what it is exactly, but you'll get red text on the screen. If the cloud is following you, run away from the squad such that, and just make sure that the red cloud doesn't touch anyone else. And then 2 other people will need to pick up the 2 orbs that appear with the red cloud. So you pick up the orb, target the red cloud, and then you use your special action to throw a spear and destroy it. If for whatever reason we can't spear the red cloud, that's okay. It disappears after a little while. So as long as the person just runs around a little bit and makes sure it doesn't touch anyone else, we should be fine. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. There is a little bit of spoilers for some of these fights, so I hope you're all right with that bit. Also, for some of these other fights, we're too late now. Yeah, sorry, should have mentioned that beforehand. So yeah, if you're a huge lore buff and you really don't want to see some of the stuff that we're gonna see from here on, then maybe it's better to skip the strikes until you get to that part of the story. Yeah. I think technically this fight is inside the story, but it's just toned down for one person. So yeah. They basically took big fights within the story and just gave it extra mechanics, amped it up for 10 man. Yes, Secrets of the Obscure. But yeah, aside from the 2 mechanics I mentioned, the green arrow and the red cloud, everything else is pretty straightforward. Don't stand in red. If the boss has a red AoE under her feet, don't stand in it. Hey, what happened? Oh, we're in. Okay, never mind. Let's go. That's alright, that's alright. So everyone stand on the green arrow. Yep, just beat her up. Green arrow again, whoever has it. Take a few steps away from the boss so that we have space to stand on it in between you and the boss. Alright, watch out for the red. Don't stand in the red AoE at our feet. Okay, go back in. Watch out for the red again. Oops. Yep. Green arrow. Yep. You'll also get a target above your head if you're selected for the green arrow, so spread out here. Spread, spread, spread. And then get on the boss again. On the boss again, and spread again, my goodness. And on the boss again. Green arrow, whoever has it, take a few steps back. Nice, nice. Spread again. How much spread? Watch out for the red AoE at our feet. Got you. Alright, spread out. No. And then back on the boss. Watch out for the AoE. Get out of the center. The center is a big AoE now. So we just gotta kill the mobs here. Pretty straightforward. And then once all the mobs are dead, we can go back to beating on the boss. Where's the other one? There it is. Alright. Whack, whack, whack. Green arrow again. Watch out for the AoE at our feet. Yeah, I guess, oh, there's the red cloud mechanic. So if you get a red cloud, move away from everybody else. Target it, there it is. Oh, I didn't, what the? Alright, just run around for a bit until it despawns. Shouldn't take too long.
Anyone help me?
Tell me you saw it.
Flame in our heart.
Nice. And then just come back to the boss.
Spin to win.
Don't do it, Dagda. You just drank too much last night. Alright, there's the red cloud mechanic again. There you go, got it that time. Alright, I've got it this time, so I'll just step back a bit.
You're finished.
Compact is sworn.
Watch out for the red AoE at our feet. Alright, out of the center. Big red AoE. Grab our friend. Alright, clear out all these little mobs. And then we can go back to hitting the boss.
There he is. Now.
Alright, stand on the green arrow.
Light them up.
Stay back.
I'll stay strong.
Watch out for the red AoE at our feet. Alright, red cloud is up. Get it. Alright, get out of the big red. There you go. I really don't like having to spam things. RCC here. Nice, nice. Alright, watch out for the AoEs once again. Yeah, this fight's not too bad. Pretty easy. Watch out for the red. Spread out here. And watch out for the red stuff. Ah, watch out. Alright. Got you guys.
That's over here.
Let's clear out these mobs.
By my will.
Get back on the boss. Green arrows up. Whoever has it, move back away from the boss a little bit. Yeah, otherwise we take a bit of damage. As I said, it's not a super punishing mechanic, but yeah, good to get in the habit of recognizing it and doing it.
Rise and serve.
Pick those up, she says. There you go. Watch out for the red stuff.
Stay back.
Oh, really? I didn't know that was a...
Overdone.
My turbulence.
You see? There you go.
Through your flesh.
The compact is sworn.
Vengeance stirred within her heart.
Practically there.
Flame in our hearts.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Easy peasy.
You can never have too much treasure.
Alright, next. If you're alright with a spoiler, Nikki, it's not... Let me know if you're alright with a spoiler before I say anything. You're alright? Alright. Okay, so for this fight is a bit more complicated. This fight has a few attacks we need to look out for. The two main ones are probably the clone. Quiet, Artie. Don't talk to me with that title. For anyone who's curious, Artie is a vet, and you can tell by his title that he has done this fight on like legendary. So it's fine. It's fine. He's a pro. This fight has quite a few mechanics to it. Oh, what happened? What? Okay, let's. All right. Yeah, it's just slash GG. Well, I'll go over mechanics because there's quite a few here. Yeah, once you glide down and touch the platform, or get close to the platform, then the fight starts. So for this fight, probably the two main mechanics we want to look out for are the clone and the orbs. Basically for clone, a random person is targeted. Oh, excuse me. The edges of the screen of the targeted person will go white, and they get text on the screen as well, red text as before. That person needs to run away from the boss as far as possible, because after a couple of seconds, a clone of that person appears at wherever the person is standing and starts walking towards the boss. If the clone touches the boss, he gets 5 stacks of a buff we do not want him to have. We're alright if he gets a few stacks, but if he gets above 20, then it's going to be a big problem. Because every time he gets buffed, he gets, does more damage. And it'll get to a point where we can't heal through it. The other one are orbs. Various orbs appear around the arena and get pulled towards the boss. We need to run out and body block them. Otherwise, again, if the orbs touch the boss, he gets buffed. Another one of his attacks is the red arrow. A big red arrow appears and then rotates around the boss 360. Try to stand to the left of the arrow when it appears. That way it makes it easier to avoid all the damage. Also, do not stand inside the boss's hitbox when the red arrow appears. Otherwise, you're going to take multiple hits and you'll go down very fast. He also has a big AoE centered on himself that slowly fills up. We don't need to run out of the red in this case. If we just dodge just as the AoE is filled, we can avoid all the damage, and that way we can squeeze in more damage without having to run away and then come back in. He's got the spread mechanic we've seen before, where everyone gets red circles. We just need to spread out. Just make sure when everyone gets the small red AoEs, everyone spreads out a bit, because those AoEs will leave a puddle. Not quite as bad as Bone Skinner, but we don't want to drop it near the boss because it's going to make it hard for our melee people to do melee damage if he's covered in puddles of bad stuff. What else? Oh, I can't remember what HP threshold it is. I want to say like 80 or something. I'm sure some of the vets can hop in here and tell me what HP threshold the break bar comes up at. But whenever the boss gets a break bar, make sure to CC him super fast. Otherwise, he will stun everybody and heal himself. And that just prolongs the fight more than it's needed. How much heal? I can't remember. It's not he won't heal all the way back up, but he'll heal enough that it'll piss you off. You'll look at his H bar and like, God damn it, we just did that much damage, and then he's got it a whole bunch. He recovered a whole bunch of it. But yeah, so we want to CC him as soon as we see that blue break bar appear. At various points in the fight, he will disappear and split into big and small clones of himself. Each clone represents one of his attacks, and the big clones, if left alive, will buff their attacks. We can only kill 2 of the big clones at a time, so I will mark which ones to go for. But if you're curious, every time he does the split clone thing, 3 of the big clones will always spawn side by side. We want to kill the 2 outer ones. So I guess if you ever run with a commander who's also new and doesn't know, you can probably point that out. Always target the 2 big clones that are on the outside of the 3, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's when he sorry, I'm not sure if I didn't explain that right, but yeah, when he splits up into clones, there's big and small. There's only two sizes. We want to kill two of the big ones because the big ones will buff his two of his attacks. Welcome to the Discord. Thanks for joining. But yeah, so 3 of the big clones always spawn side by side, and you want to
Easy now.
kill the 2 outer ones. Let me see, is it? Oh, at 10% HP, he'll get another break bar, and we need to break that super fast. But after that 10% HP, the boss forgoes all his attacks and just constantly nukes the platform. So we need to just take the hits, heal through it, and DPS him as fast as possible. If he has like 20 plus stacks of that buff that I mentioned before, those hits are gonna hurt a lot. I'm not sure if we'll be able to heal through it at 20 stacks. But yeah, so once at 10%, everyone just stack close to me and DPS as fast as you can. Yeah, once you get the 20 stacks, you can't take it off him, so not much we can do there. We'll see how far we can go if we get there, but hopefully it won't come to that. But yeah, that's it for the fight. Watch out for the clones and watch out for the orbs, and we should be fine. Should be fine. Again, if anyone has questions, feel free to shout out. Who hasn't read it up? Kita? If you click on the X next to your icon in the top left, you can ready check. You can ready yourself. There you go. Let's go. Yes. So the 80 and 50 that I already mentioned, that's the CC bars that we need to hit. The 10 is when he stops doing all his other attacks and just starts spamming the platform. Alright, stacking the green. Green is good. Spread here. Spread, spread, spread. Don't leave any of the puddles near the boss if you can handle it. Alright, big arrow. Don't stand inside the boss here. It's gonna hurt a lot. And come to the commander tag when you can. God, so much AoE based stuff here. Alright, someone has clone. Check the edges of your screen, move away. Move away, someone. Someone's got it. There it is. Can you get it before he gets it to the boss? Unfortunate. Alright. Get the orbs. Get the orbs, get the orbs. If you target the boss, you can see he's got 6 of this stuff. So each clone that touches him, he gets 5 stacks. Alright, get ready to dodge here in 3, 2, 1, dodge. Alright. Alright, stand inside the green. CC here? Nice, alright. We want to go for Despair first. I've set a target, so you can see which one it is. Nah, it's getting orbs there, that's fine. And then we want to get Malice next. Watch out for the clones. Ah, the clones are too close to him. Ah, so close. No, stay away. Alright, I think he got a few buffs, but yeah, the buffs during clone phase is not too big. It's like doesn't give as much boons as normal. I do not think hard CCs will stop the clones. You can slow them down with cripples and chills and stuff, but yeah, hard CC I'm not sure will work. Red arrows coming up next. Ooh, someone went down. Alright, yep.
Bangs out. Let help. Bigger recovery.
Alright, clone is up again. Someone's got it. Move away if you do. There it is. Nice. Alright. So get that clone, but we also have to get the orbs. Get those orbs. Yeah, okay, good. Nice, nice, nice. Get that clone real quick. There you go. And then back on the boss. We can dodge this. Dodge in 3, 2, 1. Dodge. Nice. Stand inside the green. Green stuff is good. Alright, spread here. Spread, spread, spread. Ah. Alright, watch out for the red arrow.
Spin to win.
Alright, someone has clone. Check to see if it's you. There it is. Good work, Nikki. Alright, everyone grab some orbs while we're killing this clone. Alright, CC boss. Nice. Alright, we want to get Envy here. I've set a target. Grab those orbs if we can. Yeah, if we want to ignore the mechanics during split clone phase, we can. The boss doesn't take quite as much buffs if the stuff hit. If he gets it, standing green, yep. And usually these guys melt pretty fast. So usually we can deal with the clone before his mechanics are become a problem. Alright, back up to the main boss. Standing green. Yeah, the small clones don't really do anything. Don't worry about them. They're just a distraction. Try to stand on the left side of the red arrow when it appears. Alright, orb phase here, so go out and body block those orbs. Man, I keep forgetting Scourge is a super annoying AoE. It looks like bad AoE. Can't tell if it's mine or the boss's. Alright, you can dodge this. Dodge it in 3, 2, 1. Right, a bit fast there. Alright, someone has clone. Someone has clone. There it is. Nice. Alright, spread out and get that clone if we can. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright, all the green stacked together. Opponent, come to us. Ouch! Get that clone. I think we can, maybe.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. I think we only lost one person, unfortunately. Got you, got you. Alright, everyone on boss. Putting some heals down. Go ahead and get those orbs. Ooh, yeah, if you target the boss, you can see he's got 15 stacks now with that buff. So we're getting kind of close to danger zone. Alright, you can dodge this. In 3, 2, 1, dodge. Nice. Our clone is up again. Someone has it. You can tell the clone is up is when he slams his chicken wings into the ground. Spread out. Get that clone. Oh, the green is... Everyone's stuck in the green? Everyone's stuck in the green? We good? Okay, we're good. I got you, got you. There you go. Watch out for the arrow. Clone is down. Good work. Alright, 10% is coming up soon, so get ready. There's orbs here. As soon as he hits 10%, CC him. And stack on the commander tag for heals. From there on, we just have to DPS him down. Dodge this in 3, 2, 1. Dodge. Nice. Move someone went down. Pick up our friend. Alright, CC here. Alright, now full DPS. Oh, there's a clone here. Oh, I didn't even see him. Oh, he's at 2010. Ah, we should be okay. Alright, we should be okay. 20 is hurting, but not too bad. Especially thanks to Scourge Shields. Nice. Alright, good work, team.
Vigor. Recovery.
Alright, on to the next one. Where are we going next? We are going to End of Dragons. End of Dragons. Alright, thanks, Artie. Alright, we losing 1 or 2 people. Thanks, Plonk? Is that his pronounced name? Plonk? Alright, Plonk is out. Alright, so if anyone has friends or guildies that wants to do some raid or strike training, whatever we're calling it these days, feel free to invite them. I'll just put up another LFG. We'll be doing Need Soto. Yeah. Alright, I will go look for a few people, so if anyone needs to take a water break or a bio break, now would be a good time. I will just leave the instance, run around a couple maps, and see if we can find some more people. Oh, never mind. You got people already. That was fast. I was expecting having to actually go out and look for people. Okie dokie. Let's see. Do we have any DPS people currently who can run quickness DPS? If not, that's fine. We have our 2 healers, so that's the most important thing. Welcome to the 2 that just joined. Oh yeah, Step, you're still quick DPS, but we need 1 more. I mean, DPS Alack. Sorry, DPS Alack. Oh yeah. That's good too. Yeah, either one, Alack or quickness DPS would be good. And which are in the squad message. Please join if you're able. No mic needed. I'll just be doing the explanations and callouts over voice. Okie dokie. What should I be bringing for this fight? Guess just keep this for now. We'll let our new people see if they join Twitch or Discord. Alright. But available, or if everyone is ready. Okay. Maybe it sounds, it's not actually that fast, Nikki. Maybe it sounds fast because my keyboard's a bit clacky. But yeah, I don't usually type super fast. I mean, I could type okay-ish if I'm just standing still and not doing anything. But if I'm like running around trying to do callouts and type at the same time, I just can't. my brain can't handle so many multitasking things at once. All right. I'm gonna go for a quick bio break because my bladder is starting to hurt. Hopefully, by that time we get back, everyone is ready for the voice. All right. BRB. Quick bio. Okie dokie. I'm back. I'm gonna assume they're either on Twitch since they're not in Discord, or they just can't join for whatever reason, which is fine. All right. So fight mechanics for this fight. This is not too bad a fight. There's only two main mechanics that can really screw us over. One is the blue laser. A random person gets a big blue laser above their head, and the edges of their screen will glow blue. If you have that, move away from the group because after a couple of seconds, the laser puts down a high damage AoE at your feet. And if you drop it on top of the squad, a good chance it's gonna wipe us out. The other mechanic to watch out for is the one where the whole arena goes red, and there are 3 white rotating safe spots in the middle. There's going to be a mob outside the arena that will laser two of the safe spots, leaving only one true safe spot. If you stand with me, it should be okay. And if you're curious to know how I know which one it is, the mob is always off center to the arena. So if you just stand on the opposite side and wait for the white circle there, you'll be safe. Aside from that, it's mostly just don't stand in red, kill mobs when they appear. When mobs appear, they come every so often in the fight. There'll be big and small mobs. One of the big mobs has a break bar and one doesn't. We want to kill the one that does not have a break bar first. And then we go off and we CC the other big mob that has a break bar. And then in between that, while we're running around, we can just cleave the small mobs super quick as we go past them. Aside from that, bring a little bit of CC. Because the boss has quite a few break bars that we want to break, so we can just DPS her down a bit faster. Repeat the red marker part. Yes, that is the blue laser. A person will get a big blue laser above their head, and the edges of your screen will glow blue, I think. If you have that, move out of the group for a couple of seconds until the AoE is dropped at your feet, and then come back to the group. Just make sure you don't drop the laser on top of the group, otherwise we will probably wipe. But yeah. Yep, no problem. Any other questions? Otherwise, we will go. I mean, it's like one of those things that I heard what you said, but can you just repeat for everyone else who didn't hear it? All right. Sub 2 will unfortunately not have any alacrity, but it's not a super big deal anyway. Asundra, are you heal alac now or heal quick? Oh yeah, that's right. Chrono just gets everything anyway, so. Oh, if anyone has to have alacrity, it's probably better to have the healer has it. Oh, these are the two new people. They're not in the chats. Let's see. Alright. Who's the other one? Sora. You can ready up by clicking the cross on your icons in the top left of your screen. What happens if I click it? Can I force already? Probably not, right? Doesn't work like that. Or maybe they don't speak English? That could be a thing. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining the Discord.
Wow. You just brought everyone home.
Alright, so for this first bit, the boss just stay out of the red stuff. She'll jump around quite a bit, so that's why if we can CC her quick, more DPS we can put on her. Wait for her to stop jumping around first. Jump, 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 jump. There it is. CC your butt, lady. Nice.
Spend a few years in the mist. You meet the most
Alright, clear out them small mobs. And then just get back to the boss. Where is she? There she is. Alright, I targeted the big mob we should go for first. So get this one first if we can. Spread out. Don't let your red hit other people. There you go. Take this hit. No big deal. Alright. Then CC this other big mob. DPS doesn't do anything to her, so you have to CC her. Not much else you can do in this case. And then back to the main boss.
I need your power.
Alright.
I need more. Please.
That's right. She's not herself when she's hungry. Throw a Snickers at her. Alright. So these small red orbs here, they're not too bad. We can just tank those ones. CC her if you can, just to get her to stop attacking. Nice. And there's DPS. Watch out for the blue laser. Could be coming up any second now. I'll also call it out when I see it appear, so hopefully that will alert people. Watch out for the slam. Alright, go for the mobs. I've got a target on the big mob we need to kill first. Make sure you don't hit anyone with your red. Nice, nice, nice. Nope, stand in the green. And get this boss while at it. Alright. CC this other one. Blue laser is up. Next, Node King.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Spread out a bit. Watch out for the slam. All good. I think there's also an achievement if you can jump over all those shockwaves. Just take note of that if you're interested. Blue laser is up on Varith. Move away. Move away, Varith. Watch out, watch out, everyone. Everyone, watch out, watch out, watch out. Alright, we're alright. Still got space to hit. Okay. There it is. So, if you stand with me, we should be safe. If you look at the mob on the other side there, she's gonna laser 2 of the safe spots. So we should be safe here. There we go. And just beat up the boss again. Turn up the heat. Blue laser is up. Check your screen if you have it. Move away. Watch out, everybody. It's on the bus. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, yeah. We should be... If you stand where I am, we can still do damage to it. Even in melee. Alright, where is she? There she is. Okay. You can just cleave off the smaller mobs as you go by. Watch out for the slam. Yeesh, that hurts.
Sharper still.
Oh, we got you, we got you.
I owe you money.
I've got the blue laser, so I'll move away.
Vengeance stirred within her heart.
Oh, watch out. Watch out for the slam attack. Nice. Alright, everyone on the big boss. Blue laser on someone. Guineas, watch out. Ooh, watch out.
Seriously.
Sharp blade, sharp mind. Geological forces at my command.
There's one to remember me by.
Alright, once again. Then with me should be about here. Right? Is it here? Let me get myself, watch out! Never mind. No matter how many times I do this fight, I always seem to second guess myself in that one. Even though I'm usually right.
We should finish.
Again, we should be watching out for the blue laser. Someone's got it. Nice, thank you.
How did you?
And that's it.
Did you?
Good work, team. Alright, on to the next one. Where are we going? Where are we going? Junkyard. Alright, this fight is also pretty easy. It basically boils down to the boss summons random mobs that have AoEs around them, and you just want to make sure you don't stand in those AoEs. The mobs she summons, I think, are random. Some of them to take note of is one of them is the Lich. So she summons a Lich and it starts walking towards someone. And that person, you know, you'll be targeted because you'll be pulled toward the Lich. So the Lich walks towards you and you get pulled toward the Lich. So if you're selected, make sure you just run around a bit. Make sure the Lich doesn't touch anyone else. And that one is not too bad. The other mob that is a bit annoying to handle are the Quaggons. She targets someone, but it's kind of hard to tell who. And then she starts summoning all these Quaggons all over the place. All we have to do is make sure we stay out of their AoEs and spread out a little bit. And then once the AoE attack is finished, we just come back in and beat up the boss. One of her other attacks is she will summon a really big AoE. Then she'll teleport herself into the middle of it and then try to suck us all in. Once we start getting sucked in, we have to turn around and run. Don't try and backpedal, because that's not fast enough. You need to actually turn and run, unless you have like super speed or something. But yeah, make sure you don't get hit by the really big AoE, because if you take like 1 or 2 hits, you'll go down, and then it's almost impossible to save you. What else? What else? I think that's mostly it, really. Watch out for AoEs and watch out for the suck. You should be good. Oh, excuse me. Hmm? Oh, really? I did not know that. Let's try it. Oh, maybe we've already got it. You have to land on the boat? Or is it just her? Nah, okay. Alright, everyone on the boats. Alright, spread out here. Spread out, spread out, spread out, spread out, spread out. Don't leave those AoEs on the bus. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, spread out here. God damn it, my scourge thingies look like the things. Alright, keep spread. Oh no, oh no. Alright, back on the bus. That attack is done. Watch out for the suck. Watch out for the suck. No. Oh, bugger. Bugger. Ah.
Don't look away.
Alright. Spread out a bit again. Into the Quaggons. Should we reset here? We got 3 down right at the beginning. Yeah, let's reset. Alright, let's slash GG everybody. Reset the fight. Yeah, I guess from now on, for these training runs, if like a bunch of people go down at the very beginning of the fight, we'll just reset. That way, hopefully we'll have more people get through the entire fight. Let's go, team. Jump. Alright, try to stay out of those AoEs. Where is she going? Spread out here. Spread, spread, spread. Alright, nice. Come back to the bus. Alright, I've got the Lich, so I'll just move away. Everyone else stay on the bus. Because I've got the Lich just trying to pull me toward him. Stop. There we go. Alright, coming back to the bells. Alright, big suck is coming. Everyone turn and run. Turn and run, turn and run.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Alright, there we go. Back on the boss. Lich is up. Someone is getting pulled towards the lich. There you go. Keep running, kid. Yeah, just keep running around for a bit. It'll disappear after a while. There you go. Alright, next phase. Follow her up. Watch out for the big AoEs. They just put a bunch of conditions on you. You can dodge through them if you want. Alright, cool. Just run, run, run. Alright, we need to move out and CC those mobs that have swords above their heads. So run out and CC them. There we go. Now we got the boss. Alright, we should be able to just cleave these things.
Just let go.
Alright, someone has the lich attached to them. Alright, everyone on the boss except for the lich person. Hey, Candies. Alright, big suck coming. Big suck coming. Get ready to turn and run. Turn and run, turn and run, turn and run. Once you get more used to this mechanic, you can actually just run close to her and do DPS from range, but yeah. Just to be safe, better to turn and run. Alright, 3 big mobs coming. Watch out for the suction. They have a little bit of suction on them, so just be careful. And then back on boss when they go past. Alright. Nice. Next phase. Next phase, last phase. Good, ouch. Candies. Alright, on the boss. Alright, watch out for the mobs with the AoEs. Watch out, watch out, watch out. They got a bit of a suction to them. Once they're gone, just jump back on the boss. Alright, go out and CC the mobs that have swords above their heads. One more over there. Nice. And then back on the bus. Nice and easy. Watch out for suck. It's gonna be 3 times this time, so she's gonna move, teleport 3 times, and then suck. So 1, 2, and then 3. Just watch out. Alrighty.
Tell me you saw them.
Above and beyond. Now we'll show you. Oh, that'll hurt.
Watch out for the mobs. Snake mobs coming with big AoEs around them. Watch out for the suction. Easy peasy. Good work. Alright, on to the next one. Do we have time for Harvest Temple? We'll see how long it takes to do Kyning Overlook. Alright, so this fight is actually a requirement for the Siege Turtle collection. If you want the Siege Turtle mount, you need to do the strike. If you haven't started the Siege Turtle, the achievement is not... Yep, 3-minute break, sure, no problem. But yeah, so for everyone else, if you have the Siege Turtle collection started, once you do the strike, it will count towards one of those collection thingies. Unfortunately, it's not retroactive, so if you get the Siege Turtle collection started after this, you have to come back and do the strike again anyway. But yeah. Niggy, yeah, if you don't mind spoilers, close your ears right now. But yeah, she's still alive. She'll be fine. Sort of just like smack some sense into her. Alright, this is not a fight ready check. This is just to see if anyone is AFK before I start going over mechanics. Actually, I'll probably refill my water bottle as well. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Is everyone back from their water break? I think Doking is still taking his break. That's no problem. For anyone curious, as soon as someone hits the boss here, the fight starts. So just be careful. Alright, nice. We are all back, I'm assuming. Okay, so this fight is a bit more complicated than the other ones we've had previously because there are a few phases to the boss. So the guy in front of us right now, he's the main boss. Once we hit him, he'll teleport to the platform behind him, and we just run up, click on the big red arrow, and we'll get sent to fight him. So the way the fight goes, we fight the main boss for a while, come back to this big main platform, fight 3 mini bosses, and then go back up, fight the main boss, come back down here, fight 2 mini bosses, and then go up and finish off the main boss. So the most important mechanic for the main boss are the numbers. 3 random people will get the numbers 1 through 3 above their heads. Those people need to move away from the group and sort of gather to one side of the boss. Everyone else will stack on the opposite side of the boss. So the way the numbered attack works is, as long as his attack that comes out is sort of like a beam slash attack, as long as that attack only hits the numbered person, nothing happens. But if it hits more than 2 people, if it hits the numbered person and someone else, then they both go down. And then again, if it's 3, and then everyone gets hit. So as long as it's only hitting the one numbered person, it's fine. They don't take any damage and nothing bad happens to them. So that's the most important, because sometimes a numbered person will be in the squad stack and not realize. And then when the attack comes out, it's going to hit everybody and then everyone goes down. So that's probably the most important mechanic for the main boss. Numbered people move away and sort of gather to one side, so it makes it easier for everyone else to avoid the attacks. These other mechanics are try to stay behind him as much as possible, because he puts down this like red arrow and then does a charge attack through it. That will down you instantly, so if you stand behind him most of the time, you can avoid that attack. He also has a big AoE attack that covers more than half the platform. If you dodge as soon as you see the AoE appear, you can avoid the attack. But if the attack hits you, you're going to take a bit of damage, and then you're going to get knocked back for quite a long time. He has the regular spread mechanic, where everyone gets red AoEs, everyone needs to spread out. If that happens at the same time as the big AoE, we need to spread out and then dodge the big AoE attack. Otherwise, we might get knocked into each other. And then yeah, once we do a bunch of damage to him, we come back to this main platform, and then we fight 3 mini bosses. They are the Ritualist, the Mind Blade, and the Enforcer. Their mechanic is very simple. They aggro onto whoever is closest to them, and if you have aggro, it will show up as a purple diamond above your head. Whoever has the Enforcer aggro needs to separate the Enforcer from the other 2, because if he's standing too close to the other 2, they all get buffed, and it's super annoying. So if you have a purple diamond above your head, just move around a bit and see if the Enforcer is following you. If he is, move away from the group. The other 2, the Ritualist and the Mind Blade, they can be stacked together, and we can cleave them both down at the same time. So that makes that process pretty easy. Aside from that, the 3 mini bosses is just don't stand in red and don't stand in fire. That's basically it, aside from the aggro mechanic. And then we kill those 3, go up to the main boss, and he's got his same mechanics as before, the numbers, the AoE, and the arrows and all that stuff. Nothing really changes that much. We beat on him for a bit, and then we come back here. And this time there will be 2 mini bosses, the mech and the sniper. Just because it's what people usually do in pugs these days, everyone will 100% focus on the sniper. I will tank the mech. So hopefully that will stop him from doing some of his more annoying attacks. Every so often, the sniper leaves the platform and stands on one of these pillars around us. Then she laser targets someone, and that someone has a red AoE around the... Are you going to bubble it? I always have a hard time timing the bubble. But yeah, so the laser person will laser target someone. That person will get a red circle around them. And then when she fires, everyone in that AoE will take a bunch of damage. But as Liliana, aka Sunder, mentioned, you can block the shot. It's a bit hard to time, but if you have a long-lasting block, then yeah, you can go ahead and try that. For anyone curious, the way the mechanic is supposed to go is that we're meant to split the subgroups, so one goes to mech and one goes to sniper, but these days everyone just focuses sniper, and then we have one mech tank. The reason for that is if the HP difference between the two becomes too large, everyone takes a bunch of damage and their HP sort of like equalizes between the two of them. But these days the damage is not most people just tank the damage and heal through it. Also, every even time the sniper leaves the platform, so every second, fourth, sixth, etc., there will be a red arrow at the corner that you can click on that takes you up to the sniper. You can CC her, and then you can take the teleporter behind her to come back to the main platform. We will not worry about the mechanic, but just so if you're curious and you want to know, that is a mechanic that is there. And if you plan to do the challenge mode of this, you definitely need to know that mechanic. But yeah, so whenever the sniper leaves the platform, everyone just come over and hit the mech for a bit until the sniper comes back, and then everyone focuses her again until she dies, basically. And then once she's dead, everyone just focuses on the mech. And once those two are dead, we just go up and finish off the main boss. The mech will spit out a whole bunch of AoEs, so just make sure you're not standing in it. And that's basically it. You'll be fine, Nikki. You'll be fine. Have faith in yourself. I believe in you. But, yeah, should be fine. Mostly stay out of red, and we should be good. Alright, let's go. Ready check. Alright, let's go. Alright. Alright. Click on the big red arrow.
Usually I prefer to handle these matters in private. But as deathbeds go, you could do worse. And join
Ooh, someone got knocked off. Alright. Watch out for the big red arrow there. Dodge this. So as before, try and stay behind the boss as much as possible until the numbers come out. So there are the numbers. Number of people move out of the group and gather to one side. Don't stay too close to each other though. You want to make sure that the attack that comes out only hits you. Yep, that's good. Once you lose a number, feel free to come back into the group. Chat for the AoE. Chat for the AoE. Stay behind them as much as possible. Alright, number should be coming up soon. There it is. So everyone, the number of people try and gather to one side, the same side if you can. Yeah, Doki, move a bit closer. There you go. That's good, that's good. Not too close to each other though. You want to make sure that that laser attack only hits one person. There you go. Very nice. Okay. Alright. So these are the 3 mini bosses, the Ritualist, the Mind Blade, and the Enforcer. Whoever stands whoever's closest to the mini boss will pick up their aggro. Oops. So we'll focus Ritualist here first, if we can. If you get the Mind Blade aggro, come over to us, and we can cleave those two together for a while. Yes, Thunder, come bring the Mind Blade over. Alright, someone's gonna pick up aggro now for the Enforcer. I might try and do it myself. I got it. So you guys just focus on the Ritualist for now. I'll move the Enforcer away. So yeah, try and bring the Mind Blade over to the Ritualist if you can. Watch out for the big AoEs. Because if the Enforcer gets too close to the other two, he buffs them. Whereas if someone's picked up, I think it's Isaac, you've picked up the Enforcer aggro. Yeah, you can see that purple laser between them. If they stay too close together for too long, they get a whole bunch of boons. You can actually DPS through it, like brute force your way, but it's just a hassle. It takes longer. So if we can keep them separated, we should. Alright, we go for Nine Blade next. Try and move the Mind Blade away. Oh, I got you, Nikki. Why did my thing not work? Why is it? What's happening? Oh, Nikki, I think you're bugged. Your body's in a weird place. Yeah, I'm trying to res you, but it's not working. Oh, there, I got you. There we go. All good, all good. Yeah, try and move him into a corner if you can. I'll keep heals on you. Watch out for the AoEs. Alright, once he's jumping around, you can come back to the main group, though. He loses aggro there. Alright, now we just focus on the dude. Watch out for the AoEs and watch out for the fire. Fire is bad, in case you're wondering. Alright, watch out for these AoEs. Spread out a little bit. And come back to the group. Okay. Alright, he's gonna jump around a bit. No real point to chasing him because he always comes back to the center anyway. Watch out for his AoE. Watch out for these AoEs. And just come back on top of him. We'll get him down super fast. Nice. Alright, click on the big red arrow again to go up to the main boss. Alright, he's gonna get his spread mechanic, where everyone gets red circles under their feet. So just watch out for that. There it is, spread out here. And dodge his big AoE. Oof. He got you guys, no problem. There you go. Spread out again here. Dodge. Oop. Spread out again. Ah. Okay, that's good. All good, all good. Spread out again. Nice, nice. Come back on top of the boss. Jump the red arrow. Ouch. Took a hit there. Alright, numbers are out. So, who is one? Number one, come to our side. Yep, everyone else on the opposite side of the boss. There you go. Once you lose the arrow, you can go back in. The number, sorry. Yeah, once you lose your number, you can get back in and beat his butt. Watch out for the arrow. Spread out and dodge. And in. Oh no. Big hit. Alright, all good. Spread out again here. Alright, cool. Alright. So here, I will tank the mech and try and stop his annoying attacks. Everyone else focus sniper. Shinichi appears. There she is. Get her. I will tank the boss. Trying to put some more heals on you guys. Avarith, try and be a bit closer to the boss. That way you can get heals and stuff. Alright, spread out and just jump onto the mech until Sniper Lady comes back. Watch out for the big laser. Big laser, watch out. Alright, Sniper's back, so everyone should be on Sniper. Alright. Everyone focus mech until she gets back. Alright, she's back. Everyone focus Sniper. Alright, take a bit of damage. These numbers don't matter. When the mech does it, he's just gonna run to you and do an uppercut. And it doesn't really do much damage anyway, so don't worry about it. Alright, now everyone on the mic. Watch out for the big laser. Big laser, big laser. Oh, res our friends. Res. There you go. Yeah, that laser, even though it looks like the AoE disappeared, it's still firing. So just make sure you don't stand too close to it. Watch out for the big arrow. Yep. There we go. Alright, numbers are up. Number of people move out. There we go. Try not to stand too close to each other. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Yeah, once you lose your arrow, your number, sorry. Jeez, I keep saying number. Arrow, number. Blah, blah. Yeah, once you lose the number, you can come back into the group. Alright, now it's just the last stretch. Watch out for the AoEs. Dodge here. Back into the group. Alright, numbers again. Ooh, Isaac, I think you got number 1. Or someone has it? Someone has got number 1. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's Dunny King. All good. All good, all good. %. Almost there. Alright, spread out. Dodge the big AoE. Oh no! Res. There you go. Yeah. Got you. Alright, good work. Alright, I probably have enough time for one pull of the final strike, so if you want to stick around, feel free, because the next strike is quite a bit more difficult. So, want to stick around? Yep, sure. Alright, let's go to the last one. Last of the EOD strikes. Where are we? Harvest Temple. Okay, how many people do we have in Discord now? Let me see. 8 out of 10. Okay, that's pretty good. And I just hope that the other 2 people are either vets or or in Twitch. Okie dokie. So, let me switch out some of my stuff. Actually, alright, we'll go with this. Alright, so this is probably one of the slightly more difficult strikes of the normal modes. Oh, that is called Old Lion's Court, and I don't really, unfortunately, have time to do that one and this one. So we'll just do this one, and then maybe next time If I actually start on time next week, maybe we could do it. But yeah. Alright, so this fight is actually quite long. There are quite a few phases to it, and there's quite a few mechanics to look out for. If I try and explain every single thing to everybody, I feel like it would overload some of the newer people, and they might just forget. So instead, I will make callouts for most of the fight, and we'll just wing it, I guess. But to start off, yep. Yeah, I was about to go over that. Yeah, so in general, the fight can be split into two parts. There's the orb phases and the dragon phases. During the orb phases, there will be one big orb in the center of the arena and 4 smaller black orbs around the edges. What needs to be done is people need to, in this case, the healers need to push the orb into a white AoE that's going to be on the ground. So only the healers, so that's me and Sunder, only us two should be touching the big orb. Everyone else, spread yourselves out around the edges and make sure there's at least one person at one of those small black orbs. Because once the healers push the orb into the white AoE, mobs will appear from the black orbs and they'll try and walk and touch the orb. If the orb is touched by any of those mobs, or if it touches the edge of this arena, we all get nuked. It's not too bad. If I nuke, we all get hit, and it's unavoidable. We can't do anything about it. At first, at the beginning of the fight, if we get hit by the nuke, it's not too bad. We'll take a bit of damage, we'll get knocked down. It won't be too bad. But towards the end of the fight, the nuke gets worse. And it gets worse because more stuff happening towards the end of the fight. So as much as possible, we don't want any of those mobs or the orb. Wait, hang on a second. We don't want the orb touching any of those black mobs or the edge of the arena as much as possible. That's basically most of the orb phase. For the dragon phases, how many dragons are there? Is Jormig? I think there's like 7, right? Or is it 6? Either way, there's quite a few dragons, and each dragon has different mechanics to it. So I will... Is there 5? I thought there's more. So I will make callouts during the dragon phases on what we need to do. Because I feel like if I try and explain all of it, it's just going to be too much to remember. One mechanic that is always there for the dragon phases are the big red AoEs. 2 people, the furthest away from the boss, will get targeted by big red AoEs. Those people need to bring it away from the group, wait for it to drop, and then come back into the group. Because those AoEs will linger for quite a while, and it does quite high damage. So we don't want it anywhere near the boss, so it makes it easier for us to avoid boss mechanics and those AoEs. But yeah. Alright, let's see how we go. Well, no, there's way more to it, but if I explain every single dragon mechanic, there's going to be quite a lot of stuff. So I will make callouts as we go. But for this first part, it's going to be the orb phase. So only me and Sunder should be touching the orb. The reason for that is the more the orb is hit, the faster it moves. So if you burst it, it's going to go flying off and touch the edge, and then we're all going to get nuked. So just be careful of that. Make sure, any of the DPS people, make sure you don't accidentally target the orb and start pushing it by accident, because that will be bad. Alright, so Sunder will be with me. All the DPS people spread out around the edge of the arena. Excuse me. You want at least one person at each of the directions, so north, south, east, west. Spread out, guys. Spread out a bit more. We want all the way around. Spread out. Oh, yeah. Spread out all the way around. All right. Let's go.
Repression.
In Spanish? I have no idea how to speak any Spanish. I'm sorry.
The cycle ends.
Alright, so this is the big orb. No one touch it except me and Sunder.
We must cleanse that corrupted magic. Push it into the prismatic rift.
Oh, where are you pushing it? Sunder, you're pushing it in the wrong direction. Okay, we should be okay. So, DPS people, be ready. As soon as this orb touches the white AoE, mobs will spawn. Mobs with swords above their heads. Do not let those touch the orb as much as possible. Also, try not to stand in the black stuff, because the black stuff is bad AoE. Come on. Make sure you don't accidentally target the orb. Alright, one more push. Alright, there's gonna be more mobs. Watch out for those sword mobs. Don't let them touch. Oh, why is this moving? Is someone hitting it from the other side? If someone's hitting the orb, please stop. Push it back. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, get your CC ready. As soon as the orb touches the white AoE, CC. So CC here.
Break it to send it back. It worked.
Alright, nice.
The dragon void is
Okay.
enclosed.
So everyone on me, come to the south side.
Aren't you tired?
First boss is first dragon phase. Bring those red AoEs away from the group. Away from the group.
I will
Roll if you can. You can probably be chilled. Yeah. Ooh, got you. Alright, so everyone on the boss. The hitbox for this is really big, so you don't have to stand too close. As long as you're around that red circle, that half circle, it's on the thingy. Spread out, spread out, spread out. Yeah, as long as you're more or less around that red circle, you're going to be hitting him. You don't have to be right up against the target. What is this? This is one of the dragons. Might be a bit spoilery. Sorry. But it's Jormag. Alright, bring the red AoEs away from the group. You don't need to go super far away, but just far enough away that it's not going to hit anyone else. Yeah, the forest because it's full of ice. She does that nice thing, but yeah. Alright, that was good. Alright, done. Alright, so here we want to hit these elites, but do it as we are moving north, away from the boss. The boss is going to do a massive AoE attack that's going to hit more than half the arena. So move north, as we're trying to hit as many of them as we can. But move north, there's the big attack. Don't get chomped. Here's our friends. Finish off these elites if we can. And then we'll make our way back to the boss because we want to be hitting the boss at the same time. Come on. Come on. Just die. Just die. Alright. On the boss, if you stand where I am, you can avoid this chin boop attack. Yep, res you up. So if everyone stands where I am, you can be pretty close to the boss without having to move too much to avoid the AoE. Harley, watch out! Okay, we should start moving away to the north now, because it's going to do another big chomp. So everyone move north, move north. The way this one works is he's going to do 3 chin boops and 1 big chomp. So every third chin boop, start moving away. I guess if you have a teleport or a leap, you can be a bit greedy with a DPS. You can also Aegis these chin boops, but just be careful. Watch out, guys. Yep, there we go. We should be able to phase him here. DPS boys and girls. One more chin boop. Okay. Now once again, we need to kill these elites. Watch out for the laser AoEs. So if you stand where I am, you should be safe for the first hit. It's going to be all the way across the arena. There it is. Watch out, everybody. Okay. So the way this boss does his thing is just inside and out. So his next attack will be a laser straight down the middle. So if you stand where I am, you should be okay. It's important to get these elites because they have knockback on their attacks. And if you get hit by a knockback into one of the lasers, you're gonna hurt. Alright. Now that those are dead, just come to me. And from here, it's just in and out. In and out, in and out. So once this is done, move to the outside. Ouch. Something hit me. Bring the red AoE away from the group. Nice, nice, nice. And then back into the center. And then this time to the side. Alright guys, get out of the middle. Get out of the middle. Okay, good, good, good. Nice. Okay, here we need to kill this champion. Make sure you do not touch the orb. Do not touch the orb. Once this champ is dead, we do the same thing as before. DPS people spread out. Healers move the orb. No one else should be touching that orb though. Watch out for the AoEs as much as possible. There we go. DPS people spread out. Healers push the orb. Watch out for the AoEs. There we go. Come on, move a bit, please. There you go. Alright. Nope, only healers push the orb. DPS people should not be touching the orb at all. Get this guy away. Get the sword barbs. Ah, it's gonna get nuked. Ouch. So that's a nuke. It's not too bad. Oh crap, 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 crap. Oh crap. Alright, no one get too close to the orb. It's got black goop at underneath it, so do not touch that. Oh, come on. Can I move it by myself? Is someone hitting it from the other side? That should not be anyone hitting it except for me. Come on. Move a bit more, please. No one should be hitting the orb except me. Because unfortunately, Thunder is down. Alright, get your CC ready. As soon as the orb touches this AoE, CC it. So CC here. Watch out for the black stuff. Watch out for the black stuff. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Bugger. Alright, we'll at least look into this next bit. This next phase is probably the first major hurdle, this fight. When everyone gets a red AoE, we need to spread out a little bit, and also at the same time, dodge 3 shockwaves that come from the center of the arena. You can dodge over them, you can dodge through them, jump over them, or Aegis through them, but you need to avoid them. They're gonna push you and do high damage. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably reset here. I'll just slash GG. Alright, everyone reset. So that phase there, the shockwave phase, that's the first major hurdle that we have to get through for this fight. Now it's time. Yeah, keep going. That's fine. But yeah, so during that shockwave phase, we need to spread out. It is a long fight. Yeah, it is quite long, especially in a training run. We are about halfway through, I think. Maybe a third. But yeah. So for the shockwave phase, we both need to spread out a bit because we're all going to get AoEs, and we need to jump over those shockwaves. There'll be 3 shockwaves. You can actually jump over them, dodge through them. You can Aegis them. You can also stability through them. If you use stability, you'll take the hit, but you won't get knocked back. So at least you won't get knocked over the edge or something like that. If you're having trouble jumping over the shockwaves, such as me, because I had a lot of trouble because of my ping, what I find easier to do is if you look towards the center and then you jump towards the center. So you jump forwards over the shockwave. It might be a bit easier to avoid it that way rather than jumping up and down in place. But make sure you are not in the center of the arena when those shockwaves come out. Otherwise you will go down instantly. But yeah, at least we got to that first phase. That's the first hard phase. And then we go again. Also, I forgot to mention it before, but black AoEs are bad. They're basically red AoEs, so don't touch them as much as possible. Alright, DPS people spread out, and we will go again. So Sunder, stand with me, because I'm pretty sure we push it southeast first. Yeah, there you go. Alright.
We must cleanse that corrupted magic. Push it into the prismatic rift.
Yep. So push, push, push. I guess that should be enough. Alright, DPS people, make sure those mobs don't touch the orb. Ouch. Alright, next push. Alright. Get your CC ready. Once the orb touches the white, CC the orb. Alright, CC here.
Purified. Break it to send it back.
Nice, okay. Come to the south. Watch out for the big red AoEs. Bring them away from the group. You don't have to go super far away, but just far enough away that the AoEs doesn't get in anyone else's way. And then once they're dropped, come back to the commander tag for boons and heals. Spread out here. Spread out a bit. There you go. That red AoE is a bit awkward to run around. Alright, all good. Come back to the commander tag and the boss. And DPS here. Bring the red AoEs away. Yep, that's good. Far enough away. And then drop them and then come back in. Nice. Alright, get the elites while moving north as much as possible. If you've got range, try and range them down. Also, don't stand in the center of the arena because it's got a big black, oh, not a big black, but a small black orb that has black AoE around it. You don't want to get touched by that. Alright. Wait for the red to disappear and then run in. You don't need to worry about those vets, they're not really that important. Alright, once again, stand near me. That way you don't need to move too far to avoid the big chomp. Of course, don't jump off. Oh, get him up, get him up. Okay, there you go. Alright, I think we gotta start moving north now. I'm pretty sure the chomp is coming next. Alright, start moving north. Move north, move north. Big chomp is coming. Isaac, come. Oh yeah, unless you got a leap, which is very good. Isaac, run! Run! That's close. Alright, we should be able to phase it here. The orb target, yeah. Alright, we should be able to phase it. Watch out for the AoE. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Get these dudes. And stand in the center. Where I am. To avoid the first batch of big lasers. Nice, nice. Get those dudes, get those dudes. Alright, now we just focus on the boss. Just inside and out. In and out. In and out. Bring the red AoEs away from us. Thank you. Alright, now to the center. This bit's pretty easy. Just go back to the outside. Alright, back to the inside. Watch out, guys. Watch out. Okay, cool. Nice. Yep, no problem, come. Doggy. Get the champ first.
You will not succeed. What began as void shall return to it.
Once this is down, DPS people spread out, and healers push the orb. Now remember not to get too close to the orb, because after it touches this white AoE, it's going to leave a whole bunch of black goop at the bottom of it. So do not get too close to the orb if you can. Alright, get those mobs. Watch out for the black goop. Yeah, push, push, push. Push, push. No one else should be touching the orb though, just me and Sunder. There we go. Watch out for the black stuff. Ouch. Alright, get your CC ready. Alright, CC the orb, but don't get too close to it. He's still got that AoE underneath it. Watch out for the black stuff. Don't go anywhere near it. Alright, there you go. Okay, here comes the hard bit. So, again, once we all get AoEs under our feet, we need to spread out a little bit so we don't hit each other, and then jump over the 3 shockwaves that come from the center. Alright, get ready. It's coming soon. Alright, here it is. Spread out a little bit, and then jump over the shockwaves. Ooh, also try not to go super far away, otherwise it makes it very hard for us to res you. I'll res you real. Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. Alright, here it comes again. Spread out everyone, jump over the shockwaves, or roll through it. You can also roll through it if you want, but just remember that there's 3 of them. So you won't have enough dodges to get through all of them. Alright, get back to the boss. We want to DPS this as much as possible to get past this annoying phase. Where's our friend, if we can? Watch out for the shockwave. Ah, bugger! I got knocked off as well. No! Ugh, dead. Alright. How far away are we? Alright, I guess you guys can just practice jumping over the shockwaves, maybe? If you guys can get past this phase, at least you can see what happens after this. Yeah, he just said both the healers are dead, so just, just be careful. Ah, shockwave's coming. Watch out. Watch out. Ouch. Ouch. That's 2 left. 2 left. Alright. I think it might be a bit hard now. If you guys got the mega deeps. Oh. Yo, Stamp, it's all on you. No pressure. Oh, never mind. Alright, /GG. Alright, I got 1 more pull into me because we're at like 2 AM on my time. So 1 more pull and we'll see how we go. Someone had to go. Alright, no problemo. Okay, we'll just 9-man this. Because looking for another person might take a bit too long. So we will 9-man it, and we'll just take a look at the mechanics. Get some practice in at least. Alright, Nikki, we're counting you and you to carry us for the rest of the flight. Alright. Too late. You volunteered yourself. Alright, so again, everyone spread out. Healers will push. And everyone else cover the black orbs. But I think we got the phases up to that hard phase down, so that's not too bad. Alright, push, push, push.
Cleanse that corrupted magic. Push it into the prismatic rift.
There we go. Alright, the mobs are coming out soon. Get them. And push, push, push. And then one more set of these. I got you, I got you. All good. Alright, get your CC ready. Once the orb touches the white, DC it. There it is.
It's been purified.
Break it.
Break it to send it back.
Nice.
Dragon Void is exposed.
Alright, on the boss. Bring the red away from the group.
I will set you free.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
More than enough. How into dust.
Just gonna move away a little bit. Alright. Good, good, good. Spread out here. Spread, spread, spread. And come back in. Remember, as much as possible, stay close to the group for heals and boons. Alright, I'll move away here. Alright. Move north and get these elites as we're going. Nice, nice. Watch out for the big chomp. Big chomp is coming. I think that's most of the elite. Oh, one more elite here. Once the red is gone, we get on the boss. Alright, around here should be fine. Again, the hurt box of the boss is really big. So even if you're just a little bit close to the red line, you should be fine. Alright, this is the last chin boot. Alright, try and squeeze a little bit more DPS and then start heading north. The big chomp is coming. Alright, back in. Alright, we should definitely phase it here. Plenty of time. Watch out for the jump. Okay. Get the elites while standing in the center of the arena. Well, not center of the arena, but yeah. You know what I mean. Alright. Now we move to the outside. Once the black stuff is gone, of course. There you go. Ouch. Bring the red away. Alright. There we go. Now we can just focus on the boss. Just in and out. And then move to the outside. Into the center. Then to the outside. After the laser, guys. Hey, all good. Alright, get the champ. And then spread out.
Another corrupted orb. You know what to do.
You will not succeed. What began as void shall return to it.
You will obey.
Try for the AoEs. Alright. DPS people spread out. Healers push the orb. Again, once the orb touches the white here, do not get close to the orb. It's going to have lots of black goop at the bottom of it. So avoid that as much as possible. Black goop, black goop. And the AoE of the black goop is maybe a little bigger than it looks. So just be extra careful. Alright, we should be good here. Ouch. Alright, get your CC ready. But yeah, don't get too close to the orb. Alright, watch out for the black stuff. Okay, here comes the hard bit. So we want to pump as much damage here as much as possible so we can get through this phase as fast as possible. So DPS, DPS, DPS. Red AoE people, bring them away. Alright, get ready. Okay, put down some spread out here. Alright. Oh, what? Got you, got you. Alright, again, DPS on the boss as much as possible. I know it's hard. We're gonna avoid all this garbage flying all over the place. Spread out. And jump. Remember, you can dodge through it as well if you're not confident. Just remember that you only have 2 dodges and there's 3 shockwaves. Get him, get him, get him. Alright, I think we're good. DPS, boys and girls, as much as possible. Spread out again. Should be the last one, hopefully. Jump over the shockwaves. Nice. Alright. 3 big champs. Come to me. Come to me. The champs have a roar and AoE sludge at their feet. So try and range as much as possible. And they have AoE fear roar. So be careful. Ah! Stay away. Stay away. Ah, crap! Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Res us as fast as possible. Alright, get out of this stuff. Alright, come to me. We'll play it safe here. We'll just range them from distance. Pick up our friend. Where's everybody? Trying to kill everybody. Oh no! Oh no! It's right in the middle of the black stuff. Okay, never mind. All good, all good. Come back to us, Isaac, so I can heal you. Alright, there we go. Last giant. Alright, spread out a little bit here. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, get this foe. Nice, alright. Now everyone on the boss, try and avoid the red stuff as much as possible. Don't really worry about the worms. Now, this part has a big AoE, but we can dodge it. So, this bit here, dodge now. Okay, and even if we don't dodge, it's not super damaging like the shockwaves, so that's alright. Alright, come back together. Nice, nice. Nice, 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 nice. DPS, DPS. Dodge in 3, 2, 1. Nice. And spread out a little bit. Ouch. That's alright. Nice. Alright. Still more to go. Still more to go. Watch out for the AoEs here. Get this champ. Again, don't touch the orb as much as possible. If you're scared of accidentally hitting it, try and fight with your back towards the orb. Might make things a bit easier so we don't accidentally touch it. Get this dude, get this dude. Do you see him here? Nice. And then once this is down, DPS people spread out. Healers push the orb, same as before. Only thing now is you just gotta avoid a whole bunch of moving AoEs, but that's not too bad. Make sure there's at least one person at each of the black orbs. Alright, get ready. Mob's coming out soon. Alright, get your CC ready. Should be off for this one. Should be need to CC the thingy. Almost there. I think we're like 1/5 more to go. Alright, on to the boss. Main boss. Alright, this is the last dragon. Well, there's actually 2 more dragon phases after this, but they're both the same one. So it's both her. Spoilers, by the way. Sorry. Dodge the shockwave. Alright. Alright, guys. All we need to worry about is spread mechanics here. Spread out and AoEs. Don't stand in red stuff. The last hard part is going to come up after this. So everyone come to me for heals and boons, except you people with red AoEs. Stay awake. Nope, shockwave, watch out. Yeah, the shockwave is not super damaging anyway, so... Alright, almost there. Should be at 50%, I think. There it is. And this is the last hard bit. Ooh, res our friend, res our friend. Everyone surround this black orb and do slow DPS to it. We need to destroy this orb, but if you hit it, remember, it's going to go flying. So once you see it moving away from you, stop hitting it and reposition yourselves. Like, yeah, now. So healers will just try and keep you healed up as much as possible. DPS people keep surrounding the orb and keep doing that DPS. But remember, you don't want to do super fast DPS because you might go send it flying off into the horizon. So just be careful. Keep moving around, and if you have projectile destruction, like walls or anything like that, you can put it on the black orb to stop all this black stuff from flying out. So yeah, always be moving around, always be positioning yourselves here. Oh crap, I went down. I'm coming, I'm coming. Ooh, someone else went down. Alright, nice. Alright, everyone on the bus. This is the last bit. Last bit. Oh, crap. Help our friends. Help our friends. Alright. That was really good. That's really fast as well. Very nice. Ah, crap. I was expecting that orb phase to take a bit longer, but we did it pretty fast. So spread out here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ah, bugger. Pick up our friend, come back to me for heals. Watch out for, except for you, except for you guys with the big red AoEs on you. Alright, that's it. Good work. First try. Every try is the first try. Alright, well done, people. Exactly. Alright, that's it. Thanks for coming, everybody. If anyone is interested in doing raids, like the old school type of raids, come back tomorrow. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow night, hopefully. But yeah, if you ever see me on Twitch and I'm streaming Guild Wars 2 on the weekends, I'm probably doing some sort of training run. So feel free to drop on by. Oh, before anyone goes, hop out of the instance and we'll go to the aerodrome and I'll show you a few NPCs that will trade your all that raid currency that you just picked up for some decent loot. So yeah, if you see me streaming Guild Wars 2 on the weekends, I'm probably doing a train run. Feel free to drop on by and join the group if you want to. Let me just quickly check. What is emboldened this week? It might be Wing 1. Let me see. Yes, I'll be doing Wing 1 tomorrow. As long as nothing comes up. Oh yeah, so the NPCs I'm talking about are over here. If you talk to these dudes, you can trade in your magnetite shards and your legendary insights for ascended gear. What else we got here? Ascended, descended. You can get some infusions, I think. Yeah, agony infusions, and the other guy has the good old gambit box, the gambling box. It's got some expensive infusions in there if you're trying to feel lucky, but it's quite expensive. So maybe don't touch that for a while. There's also mystic clovers and coins if you're making legendaries. I would recommend, Doking, if you probably work out an ascended set of gear. So if you're a DPS and you want to do physical damage, maybe you do a full set of Berserker gear. Or if you're doing Condi damage, make a full set of Viper gear. Or if you want to try being a healer gear, etc, etc. So, but if you don't want to really worry about ascended gear, you can get some of the mystic coins and maybe sell it. Or yeah, if you're making legendaries, you can get mystic clovers. There's a bunch of good stuff in here. But yeah, no problem. You can also get heavy crafting bags as well. I'm not sure which is more expensive these days, the heavy or the medium. But you can open them up and sell the materials for gold if you like. But yeah. Alright, that's it. Thanks everyone for coming and for sticking out till the end. If you see me streaming on the weekdays and you have Guild Wars 2 questions, feel free to drop on by and ask them. I will answer regardless of what game I'm playing. But yeah, weekends, Saturdays, strikes, Sundays, raids. So yeah. Thank you for coming all. Good work. If you have any questions right now, feel free to stay behind in the Discord or the squad and ask away. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Hopefully, I should do it. I should start like 9:30 or 10 p.m. my time, which is 9:30, like I want to say 4 hours from now. So 4 hours backwards in that case. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but yeah. Central Mountain Time. So yeah, it is 2:30 a.m. my time, and I would usually start at 9:30 p.m. my time. So 2, 1, 12, 11, 10. So like 4 hours before the start of this, if that makes sense. Yeah. Nice. Alright, I will, yeah, I'll put you... how do I find you? Sunder. How come your name's not coming up? I'll find you in-game for some reason. What was your name, Sunder? Your in-game name? Yep. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Add friend. Alright, nice. Alright, yeah. I might hit you up if I need a vet to fill in a spot. Okie dokie. I guess that's it. I should jump out of the Discord. Oh yeah, don't forget to leave the Discord. Sometimes people forget to leave, and next when I come in for the raid training, they're still there, like 24 hours. Alright, have a good one. Have a good night. Nice. Okay, not a bad night. It's a bit late, but we managed to do everything. I'm actually, yeah, surprised with the last phase there, when we were doing the orb. People were really DPSing it down and moving around at the same time, so that was really good. We killed it much faster than I was expecting. So that's good. Once we got past that shockwave phase, it's Gucci after that. Easy peasy. Eyes closed type stuff. I will empty out my bags and then call it a night. Play some good old inventory wars. So much loot. Oh, hopefully the mic didn't pick up that burp. Kinda nasty. Oh, I should have checked before I left. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, no, all good, all good. Ooh, quite a lot of stuff. Is there anything worth selling, rather? Not particularly. I'll sell off the Zerker stuff just because it's good to have. Because people are usually looking for that power, that stat spread. But everything else I'll probably just break down. Get rid of all these ingots. Someone's pretty handy with the harp. Do I recognize this sound? I feel like it's familiar. I just don't know what it is. Alright, let's break down the rest of the stuff.
You can never have too much treasure.
Give me the mats. Give me the mats. Alright. Nice, nice. Man, I'm so used to this now, but I really wish they would find some way to make this a bit more streamlined. So much clicking. Maybe I just don't know how bad it is. The only MMO I played before, other than Guild Wars 2, is Aeon. And yeah, I was super grindy, so I wasn't into it for very long, like maybe a year, maybe less. So much stuff to sell. Alright, this one too. So much garbage. Okay, there we go, finally. Yes. Way too much stuff.
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
Alright. Dump this stuff in my bank. There we go. That is it. My throat is already starting to feel a bit sore. I'm really not used to talking for so long. Alright. Let's have a look. I know they're probably already left the stream, but Jazz and Mr. Doki, thank you for dropping by. Always nice to have a few chatters in the Twitch chat. Keep things lively. But that is it for the night. Assuming everything goes well, I'll probably be back tomorrow night doing some raids. Finally sync up with the frickin' Embolden week. But yeah, that's it. I will see you all next time. Have a good night, Internet. Stream ends in